Hey guys, this is Amita, and we're here on talking with the beautifuls, Musica and Noodles. What's up? What's up?
What's happening?
Hi.
How are you, ladies?
I'm doing okay. I'm fine. How are you guys?
I'm doing good, Gucci Gucci.
I'm a little sleepy, but I'm here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired.
I know.
Just a
I
little
wonder how that
tired.
is to be tired.
You don't
Just a
know?
little bit though, not a lot.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Let's see.
So, I gotta tell you though. Wait, I haven't had the. Oh, there we go. I'm like, you haven't sent me the invite.
Oh, I see that we're getting ready.
It's there.
Joke's on you. She doesn't
Yes.
want to invite you.
I
Not stranger
know.
strangers.
Oh, I just saw something.
What you see?
Damn it.
Hit me up.
That I I need to resubscribe. That's
Ooh,
what I saw. I'll do it right now.
yes.
But I gotta tell you, I am drinking some coffee right now,
Oh, you are.
and but it's a new coffee that I made. Okay,
Please
so
tell us
I
about it.
so I normally don't do the trends, right? I normally don't do the trends that are on TikTok or anything like that. Like I think the last trend that I participated in was when dancing was still a thing on TikTok. Like it really has, but this new trend has to do with coffee. So of course I was gonna try it. Have you heard of it? Have any of you guys heard of it? It's called the Kylie Pitts coffee.
No, but that
I
sounds
have, but
disgusting.
because you told me about it.
You heard it because of me, right?
Yeah,
Noodles?
I did. I did.
Okay. So yes, it's why do you say that it sounds disgusting? You don't even know anything about it.
You said it's called Kylie's Pit, so
Oh my god.
think
That's
about
the
it.
exact that's exactly what
That's what I
Noodles
said
said
too.
too. It's too
Exactly. I
funny.
mean, come on.
But hang on, but come to find out, that's her name.
Yeah,
That's
I was
legit
gonna
her name.
say.
Wait, really?
Okay. So I guess I'm guessing you haven't heard who about Kylie Pitts. So let me
No.
educate you. Let me educate you on the culture here.
Angie McKee.
Educate you. All right. So Kylie Pitts is this girl who went viral on TikTok. Like literally, I think it took her like 1 week, 1 to 2 weeks. I think some people are saying 2 weeks, but still, she started her TikTok, and within 2 weeks, she had gone like over 100,000 followers. She had gone viral. And so, anyway, I really hadn't seen her like really thought anything of it, right? Because I was like, okay, well, good for her. Like, I saw a lot of videos where people weren't that happy with it, that she had gone viral so fast. And then I saw others where they were like, good for her, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I hadn't really paid attention until I came across a TikTok that said about the coffee. And so I was like, okay, it has to do with coffee, so what's this about? So it turns out like people were like, "Oh my god, this would be like crack on a mug because of the way she does it." So
Okay.
I thought, okay, I'm gonna try it. Really, all it is, it's actually kind of simple, but they started off with a little bit. they put like two. It depends. You could put 2 to 4 teaspoons of coffee, but instant coffee. Okay, and the one that I saw, she uses Taster's Choice. And then you just put enough hot water just to cover the grounds, and then you mix it. You mix it, mix it, mix it. Well, yeah, hot water. Some people were doing it with warm water, but I just can't. It has to be hot. Anyway,
Warm water.
You have to put pot water.
hot
What?
water.
You don't want to
Okay.
put hot water. That's nasty.
So then once you put hot water and you mix it, then people were putting, well, like her, she was doing, I think she put in a Dunkin' Donuts creamer, and you put, you fill it up with that as much as you want, and then you put whatever other syrup you want, like vanilla or whatever seasoning, whatever sweetener you want,
Seasoning. Oh my
and then
god.
you and then they put ice and then they mix it because it's an iced coffee. And supposedly it gives you like a lot of energy and blah blah blah. And so like people were saying that it was like they felt like they were on crack because that's how much energy it gives you. So of course I was like, you know what, fine, I'm gonna try it. Well, first off, I have to say I don't have Taster's Choice because my husband doesn't like Taster's Choice. My husband likes Nescafe. I'm not a big fan of that because that's not the coffee that I drink, but because you need an instant. So I tried it this morning and I did it with the Nescafe. But I did it wrong. I don't know. It tastes okay so far. I mean, I was ready for that surge of energy that everyone said that they would get, but so far I haven't gotten any energy. Like it to me, it just tastes like any other iced coffee, like the coffee or like a frappuccino.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Because first of all, I didn't have the Dunkin' Donuts creamer. So I did it, I mean, obviously I did it different because I've seen a lot of videos where people do it different. So like you don't have to do it exactly how it says because there's so many different versions out there now. But like I said, so my version I did it with Nescafe and then I did it with I put heavy whipping cream, I put Irish cream creamer. And so I did it a bit different. It tastes good.
Yeah.
I just don't I haven't had that energy. So in the middle of this stream, don't be surprised when I start going.
If that energy boost hits, I'm not responsible.
If that energy hits, yeah, I'm just saying. Just be careful, y'all. It might happen.
Honestly, like I
I,
also think like it depends on people's tolerance, like how much of coffee they intake every day, or like how used to it they are. Cause
yeah,
like no, yeah, like don't get me wrong, with certain frappuccinos, if you're not used to it, cause I remember the first time when I got frappuccino, no, yeah, like I was buzzed, like I had a lot of energy.
yeah,
But the more I ordered, like not every single day, mind you, like every other day or once in a while, like the more you, it's like the whole thing, like you build tolerance to it eventually. So I think it's
yeah.
like if they're not used to that, and I'm not sure if she meant to advertise it that way or not, then it's like okay, then I can see why people be like, oh my god, like it's has a lot and everything. It's like okay for like yeah for you it might be a lot, but like for the average coffee drinker, it's just like meh, like it's just another flavor for us to have.
Hmm. Well, yeah, 'cause I remember when we first did the bulletproof coffee. Oh my
Oh yeah,
God,
that was a whole
Mm-hmm.
different. I still
that
have to try
one.
to that.
Yeah. So I actually, because I want to do, I'm gonna do. I filmed myself doing this one, but I'm gonna have to redo it because I made such a huge mess. Because I do want to do it about it, but I think I'm gonna do one where I compare both of them. But I want to get the actual Taster's Choice. Like I want to do it the way the original recipe calls for, so I can judge it correctly. But I remember with that one. I remember with the bulletproof coffee. Holy shit!
Oh
That
yeah,
like that was scary.
definitely. And again, for us, like that was our first time tasting it that way, and for us, not used to it, like no, yeah, like it's a lot for you for first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, if the energy hits in the middle of the stream, it's not my fault, yes. I apologize for anything that is done. But
Official apology.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I put ice in this, and the ice is already melted, so I'm just like, ugh. hmm It literally just tastes like I'm drinking flavored heavy whipping cream.
Ew, that sounds
Yeah,
gross.
That does sound gross, actually.
that's why I'm saying that I'm like, what did I do something? I don't know. I don't know.
Coughing wrong?
Am I
How would you
coughing
use
wrong?
it?
Oh my God. Yeah, because I don't taste the coffee that much. Now, again, it could be the brand, because like I said, I'm not a big fan of that brand. And if you guys like it, that's fine. No judging.
Lies, you're
But,
completely judging.
No worries.
right. But it's like I said, it's so it could be the brand. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I just thought I wanted to share that with you guys on this fine, lovely Monday morning.
Thank you for sharing.
You're
I
welcome.
probably will not try it, but
Why?
thank you
You
for
love
your sacrifice.
coffee.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like that just seems too fancy for me. I
What?
I like going to Starbucks and getting, the occasional like wrap or whatever. But yeah, I prefer my coffee with just a little bit of cream and my sugar and that's it. Makes me Yeah, yeah, I really am.
You're
When
like
it comes to my coffee.
just the way Grandma used to like it.
For real, I blame grandma for all of my coffee addiction. When I was a baby, she would be over here like, let me just give her a little spoonful. But she didn't put anything in
I
her coffee for a while. She just drank it black.
I am
No, that's
definitely
true.
we're gonna have to come back and talk about this because I'm so sore about this topic. But I feel like we should continue. We should go on with our Reddit reads today. Because I swear this could turn into a whole thing.
You know what? You're right. You're right. This is a topic for another time. No worries.
No, but I definitely do want to come back to that. I've got coffee stories about your grandma. I
Watch them pull on your leg tonight.
I know, right? I'll be like, Mama, you got some cafecito?
We're just
I
gonna have
got
to leave
smacked.
we're gonna have to make a fresh pot in the morning for her.
Exactly. Okay, okay, you guys. Enough monkey business. Let's get to it. Today is Monday, so Mondays we do our Reddit stories. Sometimes we do our movie previews, reviews. Anyway,
Something's kicking in.
something is getting there. All right, that's what she said.
You.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. All right. Let's start for real. For reals, you guys.
Okay, for realsies.
Okay, so I've got this story, right? Am I the jerk? Am I a jerk for refusing to change my dinner plans for my son's vegan girlfriend? I had already planned a meal of pork chops, and my son told me last minute that his girlfriend was joining us for dinner. I offered to make her some veggies, but my son believed I should make a completely vegan meal so she wouldn't doubt. I didn't. Am I the jerk?
No.
No. You offered First off, you gave her the option of like, oh, I can do this for you if you would like, and your son was the one who turned it down. So it seems. So
Mhm.
nah, like you invite someone last minute
Mm-hmm.
and then refuse the offer given to them. Like that was more than generous, honestly. Like a lot of people would have just been like, "Sucks to be you, dude." Like, but no, you tried to be considerate and at least offer a side. And he right away shuts it down. Nah, that's not on you. That's on him.
No, yeah, I agree. Like, especially again, like how you said, first of all, like last minute, like, oh my God, like I hate anything of like last minute, and especially that food, like that takes time to make, and to like, oh, to figure out
Hmm.
a meal, like again, especially like I imagine it's like her first time to make any type of meal for like a vegan. Like, they're very picky, and if you're not careful on how like to prepare it and everything like that, they will not eat it. Like,
Mhm.
I would feel bad for that mom because again, it's like, yeah, like last minute, your son's girlfriend's coming. Okay, no, yes, yay, like the girlfriend's coming, get to meet her and everything. I They should have called ahead of time, like earlier in the day or something. Said like, hey, like she may or may not come over. Can you prepare something just in case,
Hmm.
And
Mhm.
instead, it's like last minute, like, hey, she's coming, prepare something. Like at that point, it's like all I could get view was the freaking salad. Like, I'm sorry if you
Yeah.
don't like it. Like, too bad. Like, what else can be offered other than that? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
like for the son to be like, if they were to turn around to be upset about that, like I would be like, no, like you have no right to be upset. If anything, like the mom has the right to be upset for doing this to
Mhm.
her,
Hmm.
because now she looks like she's the inconsiderate one. When in reality, like that's not how it is. Like the son
Right.
didn't take the time to didn't take the time to well prepare and inform his parents. And I'm pretty sure like the girlfriend must have said like, hey, like let your mom know or something early on. Or again, like if she too was also like very last minute, like to say anything about it, then I also go back to like that's just fucked up. Then now it makes the mom,
Mhm.
like I said, like it makes the mom look like she's the asshole like who didn't consider it, and I just believe that's unfair for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I agree. Like, I don't think she's a jerk, especially because it says here like she offered to make her some veggies, but like the son wants her to make like a complete new meal. Like, no, no, she's not the
Yeah.
jerk. And you know what? It's probably not even the girlfriend who's asking for that. It's probably just him that wants to, be, like look good for his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I honestly don't even think, because sometimes, like, think about it. Think about this, right? Like, whenever you, like, you would go, like, to your partner's family or whatever. I don't think, as far as me, I think I've never really said, like, any specialties, like, oh, they need to do this or that.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah, and
I don't
especially
know.
for like the first time and everything, like you would want to do a good impression.
Right.
Yeah, like it does sound like it's the son more that's like, no, you need to do this versus the girlfriend. But
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, that doesn't, like, that's so rude. Why would you just automatically think like the food that was cooked and prepared for you isn't good enough? Like,
Right.
you have to demand a whole new thing because you have an uninvited guest, an unsuspected guest. Like, it's not how it works.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing that I wanted to say was, like, why didn't he cook something?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he? Why did it have to be the mom's? Uh, oh, I love the word.
Like, why was she the one that was had to
Oh,
cook
like
it? Like,
how it
Yeah,
was her
couldn't she?
problem, like her.
yeah. Why is it her problem when she already cooked a whole meal, a whole freaking meal, and even offered again, you know? But no, that's not good enough. That don't make
Yeah.
sense.
No, yeah. No, yeah. I don't think she's the jerk.
Yeah, not the jerk.
Okay, cool.
We are all in consensus.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me find a safe-ish place for my character so I can read my story.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's crazy, right? Sometimes how we can be like that inconsiderate towards others, but I don't know. Because I'm sure that he probably thinks that it's mom's right, you know?
No, yeah,
Yeah,
like it's like
I'm
no big deal. It's like,
wondering.
oh, it's just a meal, and it's like
I
completely
guess
not the story
those.
I was gonna read, but kind of something
Hmm.
similar. Where this wife like she ended up making a meal like all from scratch, and I forgot what Italian dish it was, but like she literally had to make it all from scratch, and her
Hmm.
sister-in-law kind of found out she did this on purpose later on, but like she ended up making it seem like an accident that she dropped it. And her mother-in-law and her
Hmm.
husband at first were like, "Oh, like it was an accident. She didn't mean it. You could just do it over again." And when the sister mother-in-law left, she told her husband, "You know what? If you can make the meal that I made, like every single damn thing, because she not only made the pasta, she also made the sauce, the salad, the shrimp, everything all again scratched by hand. That took hours. Like it took pretty much the whole day. She told him like if you can make this all and you feel like okay, it's not that big of a deal, then like she said like she would apologize and she'll just make it again.
Hmm.
And the husband
Hmm.
was like, okay, no, yeah, I'll do it. She
Hmm.
said not even 2 hours. His hands are shaking. He's starting to get annoyed. And he's asked her more than once or twice, like, is this it? Like, is there anything else? She's like, no, there's still more to do. Like, she tells him, like, she says, like, not, she said, like, within the first hour, like, she says, like, he's already missing some ingredients, missing certain steps. And she didn't tell him because she's like, you know what? I wanted him to figure it out himself. And when he does, and
Hmm.
like, he does make the pasta and some of the dumplings, and oh yeah, he made dumplings too for some reason. Again, not perfect, not completely finished, and he and at first like she said like he like I want to say like within like 4 or 5 hours like he made all that, and she's like cool. It's like now you gotta get started on the salad and the shrimp. And she said like oh my god, like his eyes went so wide like a freaking cartoon. He's like, you're serious? She's like, yes, you have to make all that like I said. And yeah, she said she felt a little bad, like she wanted to stop, but she's like, no, fuck it, he wants to see it all, like see what I do. And yeah, like he like broke down crying, telling her, "Please stop. Like I need a rest. Like I can't do this." No, like yeah, like he pretty much said like, "No, yeah, you're right. Like this is pretty fucked up." And he called his mom, called his sister, told them they had to apologize. Got in a big argument. Comes to find out, the aunt heard, I think by accident, that the sister was bragging to her friends, saying that she dropped the pasta and the sauce and everything on purpose to teach her sister-in-law a lesson for being um, too perfect, as she said. And when the aunt heard, like she called her nephew, telling him about all this, and surprisingly enough, to like even her friends were like telling her, "You're fucked up. Like how can you do that?" And no, yeah, like if I last I remember hearing that from that post, um, her husband said like they weren't allowed back in the house unless the sister gives them a real apology and means it.
Wow. I think I heard that story before. I remember hearing that. I was like, that's so messed up. But that
Hmm.
wasn't like the time that's happened, right? Like that was like a recurring thing that like anytime she would in quotation marks here would help, she would always like drop it, right? Like she would always drop dish, like drop something.
No, yeah, like she'll like do
Drop
those
it like
things
it's
on
hot.
purpose. Yeah, kinda, but oh my god, no. When I heard that, I was like, oh my god, if I was the wife and I heard that, I would ban her from my house. Like, nope, fuck that shit. If you ever come over, sit on the sidewalk or something, order yourself some takeout, I don't care. You're no longer welcome in my house. Because
Right.
Mhm.
again, like also a meal, a full blown meal at that, that took I imagine like a good like no yeah like several hour times of your day for all that to see
Mhm.
to go
Yeah.
down within seconds. I would hands would fly. I'm sorry, hands would fly. She would need to go to hospital.
They would catch these hands.
She will try to catch these hands. I mean, screw that. That's just fucked up. And I'm glad she put her husband through that.
Yeah.
I'm glad she told her husband, like, if you can make this without complaining, without feeling tired, then like she's like, yeah, sure, I'll say I'm sorry. But I'm glad she did that to him, because I don't think, again, it's like walk a mile in someone's shoes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
It was.
I concur.
Anyways, that wasn't my story, but here is the story I'm gonna read.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this story is called "Am I That?"
That's
This one I do think she might be the asshole in, but tell me what you guys think from the title. Am I the asshole for
Okay.
attempting to leave my sister at the airport when we are traveling together without telling her I was leaving, knowing she would freak out?
oh.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Eek.
Oh God.
I don't like where this one's going. Go
Yeah,
on.
neither did I. When I read the title, I was like, I need context for this. I need to know if you're the asshole or not. Okay. So, my sister, 24 female, and I, 23 female, traveled to a wedding together. We attended nearby colleges and would hang out, but we haven't been close since high school. We can objectively say, I can objectively say that my sister doesn't like me because she admitted it. When she was still in high school, she said I changed and hated how excited my mom be when I came home and took it out on me. We worked it out, but I think she still doesn't like me. It was a stressful trip and we were both tired, but she has a vitriolic way of speaking to me that she doesn't do to anyone else. We hashed out a fight before we got on the plane home, but got into another fight after I asked to do laundry at her dorm and she declined. This I don't know how that means. PMO me?
The what?
She literally put PMO.
This piece of shit? I don't know.
And I'm less annoyed or angry
Okay.
because like I have no idea what that means. This annoyed me because I often do laundry for her at my college house as a favor because I didn't want to do it because she didn't want to do it herself. My sister doesn't know slash my sister doesn't know how slash won't do things sometimes because my parents or I will do them for her. An example being traveling long distance alone. I hate giving in but often do to keep the peace. I got into another fight about getting back from the airport. I wanted to take the train because it's cheaper and she wanted to do Uber because it was late and she was tired. I remarked that if I was alone, I would just take the train and she lost it. She hates when I give her advice and thinks that I'm being condescending. We used to joke about a lot, but now she takes everything I say as an offense. She she deadpanned and I oh hold on wait, not deadpanned. Oh, we deplaned and I beelined for the bathroom, deciding to take the train and she can just Uber alone. I know this means spirited I know this is mean spirited, but she's an adult and I didn't want to be around her anymore, so I just left while she was still in the bathroom. She repeatedly called me and I didn't answer until I reached the train shuttle, saying I'm just doing what she told me to do during our argument and taking the train alone. She starts panicking and saying that she'll come with me on the train, so I finally relent and tell her how to get to me. I still don't want anything to do with her, but she yells at me on the shuttle and sits next to me on the train and starts crying. When finally she says that she was going to apologize when we got out of the bathroom, but now she'll never forgive me. It's a quick Uber ride from the train, but hers doesn't come, so I let her in. So I let her in mine and add a stop to get her home. I was supposed to sleep at her dorm, but stayed with a friend instead to avoid her until my train home tomorrow, since I flew with her instead of an airport closer to home. I'm not speaking to her still. Our dad was awake and I told him I'm not talking to her until my parents make her go to therapy. I'm going to hold firm because I've had enough and she's just going to keep resenting me and treating me like shit unless something changes. Maybe this will be enough to shake things up so she can work through her feelings towards me alone. But either way, I don't want anything to do with her while she hates me so much. Am I the asshole?
Hmm. I think that was a dick move for you to like try and like, but I see why.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean, at this point, it just seems like she's really toxic, and if she's not willing to change, then maybe cutting her off would be the best thing for you. It doesn't sound like she's really trying to get past it, even though you're saying that you guys worked through it. But did you really, if she's still bringing up the past? Like, I know it's hard to move on, but like, if you want to move on, if you actively and truly want a relationship with someone, then why are you gonna still bring up start up shit? You
Mhm.
know? I don't know. That doesn't seem like a healthy relationship to me.
Yeah, I mean, is there something I missed the part? Like, is there something wrong with her, with the other sister, or no? Like, they're
No,
just.
she just hates that. Like apparently ever since she went to college, that she's changed and that she hates that.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's not enough reason to act up like that.
Yeah, like, I mean, you should go and talk to them. Like, that would have been the best thing to do first, you know? To go talk to her. If not, we go back, like, if it's, what do you call it? If this is where, like, we talk about, like, the boundaries and stuff, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you're not gonna there's just I think on both sisters' parts, like I get why she was trying to ditch her and just get space really, but you can't focus on, well, she did this to me, so I will always forever have something against her. It's like, no, that's not how it works. You gotta live together. And she
Yeah.
wasn't doing that. I think her trying to ditch her just solidified that a little bit more. At least
Mhm.
with the sisters. So now it's like you should have just in the beginning taken her home and then been like, this is it.
Yeah.
You need help, and I clearly cannot help you. So
Hmm.
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I mean, at first I did think like she was the asshole, but like I said, like after all this and everything, it's just like, no, yeah, like I do think it's stupid how she's like, oh, like ever since you went to college, like you've changed, and it's like, well, yeah, that's the whole point of changing. And the fact that she got upset that the parents got more excited when she comes home, it's like, well, yeah, because like their daughter is in a dorm, like she's away from home. Like I
Right.
imagine they'd be happy to see her, and I'm pretty sure they would act the same way with the youngest. But it sounds like she still goes and lives with them every now and then, which again isn't bad. But like, I can see why they wouldn't be as I wouldn't say as excited, but like as hyped up, because oh, like again, like they see her, they they live with her.
Right.
Unlike the other daughter, they don't. They don't see her. They don't live with her. So I can
yeah.
see why they're more like, oh yay, we get to see you again. And it's
Mhm.
sad, like she's letting that ruin their relationship with each other because I don't know, like because like she's jealous that
Hmm.
Yeah.
her sister is getting all the attention. Again, which is sad because
Yeah.
like how she said like, oh, we were once close, and again, I cannot imagine that with my sister. Like that is just, I think that's too petty, and I do think that is just too like,
Mhm.
I don't know, like just a waste of energy. I just can't ever imagine that. No, yeah, so I don't think she's. I think she's an asshole for ditching her as a lesson, because it's just like how you said about like now the sister has another reason to say like, oh, that's why I don't like you. Well, I do think like yeah, maybe she like yeah she should have like gone home. Ah, damn, I think they got kicked out. Did you guys get kicked out? They did. Oh, so I don't have enough haze. Shit. Wait, hold on. Are those spiky balls here? Yes. I have to fight those, aren't I? Fuck. Hey, notice me. Good rule of thumb, people. Always good to explore. Explore your areas. You might find hidden treasure. My strength goes down. Nothing good right now. Damn. Oh yay, another little power that I need to purify. Oh shit. Keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, the map should be complete now. Yay! Here's my full map. I explored all of that. That's freaking crazy. Yay, get ready for a cutscene. If only you guys could hear it. remember this one. Shit. I'm gonna die. The key to her is try to get behind her as much as you can and dodge. That's all I can say. Fuck. Ah, damn. Yeah, if you get her to focus on your partner, I say yes. And heal yourself as often as you can. Ah, crap. Okay, don't try to get hit by these water ball thingies. They will slow you down like how it did me right now. Damn. Try to stay out of range if you can. Crap, I'm gonna die. Ow. No! And I'm dead.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Sorry, I couldn't exactly do anything. I was in the middle of a freaking battle and I can't pause that. I had to wait either I killed it or it killed me, and it killed me instead. And I was so close to killing it too for the first time.
I'm back.
Goodness.
A damn siren mermaid shark thingy killed me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sickish.
that sounds like fun.
Yeah. So what happened? Did you guys internet get mad at you? You didn't pay it? And decided to kick you out?
I have no
No,
idea
that's
what's
the
going on
bullshit.
right
We are paying for it. I just sent them a text like, what the fuck, man?
now. Like,
This is
seriously,
ridiculous.
supposedly this is the best Wi-Fi out there. In our area, at least. And then it does
Yeah.
this. What the heck? Not
I
cool, man.
mean, it's supposed to be, I think I'm supposed to be getting 375 Mbps download and like 150 upload.
People
Bullshit.
gotta put them on blast out here. Seriously.
Yeah. I'm so annoyed. Sorry. It's just so freaking annoying. I hate that it does this shit.
No, yeah, I agree. It is. Especially where you guys live, like there aren't that many options for you to get. God, look how fucking tall she
Mm-hmm.
is. I literally come up to her waist.
Dang.
I'm gonna die again. Well, everyone can see you struggle. The struggle is real.
I want to say that when you were reading your Reddit story, I was in the middle of a battle and I died. Thank you very much.
Oh, well then I'm not the only one.
Yeah. So no sympathy for you today. I was silently battling my shit. No, but you know what? I want to say something about the story that you're reading, right? It's crazy because hearing that, I don't know what it is now, but I think because I've been looking into, reading into ways to heal ourselves, so I automatically my mind went to that with these two sisters because I thought, oh, that's definitely something that she needs to work on, like within herself. I think the reason that that girl reacted that way and is that way, I mean, obviously there's some unresolved issues there, but a lot of the times, like in this case, she's justifying it, right? And she's kind of looking for sympathy.
Mhm.
But we need to take accountability also on ourselves. But really, like I said, my first thought was, oh, she really needs to heal. Like, she really needs to heal herself. That's really all I heard. So I thought that was kind of strange because that hasn't happened to me in a while.
Mhm.
So I just think, yeah, I feel bad for her, but like I said, I also feel like she needs to do a lot of the inner shadow work if she's feeling like that,
Mhm.
you know? So
Definitely.
I was pleasantly surprised that that's where my mind went.
Yeah, I think both of them are assholes, to be
Ooh, I
honest.
see a bong hit.
Ooh,
Uh,
bong hit.
Yeah, bunny.
yeah, I think both of
Thank
them
you,
are in the
Neon
wrong.
Bunny.
Oh, my wife is getting real high. But no, I think both of them are assholes. Like the younger sister for getting jealous that, oh, she's not getting equal enough attention as the oldest, and the oldest for stooping to her level. Like honestly, it's like I go, it's like it's a sibling rival. It's a sibling thing. Like again, yes, most siblings won't understand this, but I do think like, it was this younger sister's first throw the hit of like letting her jealousy ruin their bond is just sad for me because I can never imagine that with my sister.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me sad to see like when sisters can't get along. Cause yeah, I think about us and I'm like, I can't. Like I would cry if I didn't have our relationship anymore. Like that would be devastating to me. So to see that sisters are so rude to each other sometimes and just downright hateful, it's just ugh, leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, you guys are so cute.
Ah,
I mean,
shit.
it sucks, right? When parents turn around and make them, it didn't save, did it?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Everything
And
did not see.
parents turn around and, because again, why do they feel like that? You know, is it because the parents made them feel like the other one was the favorite? And that's, but it's like I said, my first reaction was like, man, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done, you know?
Hmm.
And I agree. I mean, seeing you both be the type of sisters, like I have four sisters, and currently I really only speak to two. The other two I haven't in years. We tried to mend things last year. Actually, we were trying for about 2 years to mend things. And things were kind of getting, and we have a lot of stuff that we need to heal for, like individually and as the sisters, you know. But
Mhm.
it's sad to me because I don't see that ever happening. I mean, I've been on my journey for a while now. on my own healing. And I've tried to help. I've tried to help some of my other sisters, but I sadly I don't think that's gonna happen. I hope it does at some point, but I think in order for us to ever have a good relationship, we would all have to heal individually. You know,
Yeah.
it's not impossible. It's doable. But I'm so happy, like I get to see both of you. And again, this doesn't mean that you guys have never fought because you've argued, but I feel like it comes from a healthy place.
Mhm.
Yeah, like we're able to like come back and be like, okay, we need to talk this out, or all right, I
Hmm.
was wrong, or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
Like we're still in a good spot where we can do that.
right. And that's very healthy. Like, people, we can disagree and you can have, a conversation about it. And yes, sometimes you will get angry with each other because we're all human and that's human emotions.
Hmm.
But it's healthy enough to say when we know when we've messed up, admit that, say sorry, accept apologies, sincere apologies. Like,
Hmm.
so anyway, that's what I wanted to say about that. Next, next story. It's a
Next
Monday, you
story.
guys. Sorry, Mondays are like this. And then Tuesdays are like this. You love us.
It be like that. Don't worry.
It is.
All right, hang
Doobie
on, cause my
doobie.
phone be acting up.
Your phone still hates you.
Oh yeah.
So just so you all know, uh, Musica is playing Code Vein, but Noodles and I, because we don't have that game, and then we also just found out that that game is only two player.
I
But
swear at
no,
first it did say like 3 players minimum at the very least at one
yeah.
point. I'm not sure like a recent update to it like changed that or something.
I
Hmm.
like this story.
Yeah, you can bite me.
So we're playing I was gonna say 7 Days to Die, but it's not 7 days, it's the forest.
Hmm.
And Musica can totally play it, but she just doesn't want to.
I don't have it on here. I have to buy it unless you want
Yeah,
to buy it for
yeah,
me.
yeah. How much is it? Maybe I will.
I don't know. Last I checked, I think it was between 40 and 60.
Fuck that shit. Code Vein is awesome. I really do like Code Vein.
Oh, okay. So now it's
It's a wonderful game for you to play. I actually do have Code Vein. I just downloaded it. But um
I don't have
yeah,
it.
I haven't played it. But then when we found out that it's only two people, it's like, oh well. Sorry, Noodles, you're not playing with us.
yes, you can be the odd one out.
Whatever. I didn't want to play anyway.
No, but you should. You should give this game a try when you have a chance.
I want to say I have given the forest a try one time.
Well, you should give it again. Anyways, if anybody out there knows of any other multiplayer games that we can play,
Yes, let us
hit
know
us
this
up.
week. I'll play together.
Yeah, because we were looking for some and we couldn't really find a lot.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
So anyway, when any recommendations will be awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I got my story. You guys ready?
Mhm.
I'm ready.
Just a little heads up though. This
Ah,
is a three-parter, but
ah
all three
fuck.
parts are up, so I'll be reading them all.
Oh God. Okay.
And
It'll
the
give me a
title,
chance to build a new goal. Sorry. Go ahead.
there you go. The title of this is Immune to Weed? Question mark.
Oh God. Okay.
And it starts with, "Hello. So I did pot for the first time today with some friends. They were passing around a joint that I had two hits from and felt nothing. Everyone else said they were feeling it, and I was like, dot dot dot. Okay. So
Mhm.
I told my friend, and he was like, weird. And he gave me his bong that I ripped a bunch to the point that I started coughing. Anyway, I still felt nothing. Is this weird? Am I weeding wrong?
Am I reading wrong? That's
I
cute.
love that. That was great.
That's
Yeah.
a cute way of saying it.
It's funny though because I don't want to say who, but there's someone that I know that has tried weed and said the same thing that it wouldn't hit him.
Hmm.
But I don't know if he ever continued. I'm pretty sure he did, but I don't know. I'm not really close to them anymore. But
Hmm.
like I wonder like if that's what he was going through maybe too.
Hmm.
So it's like that's a thing. Like some people like don't have like weed doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
It's weird. I feel sad for those people.
Well, okay, but this is what you're right. There's people like that, and there's people like that with alcohol too.
That's true.
But my question to those people is, then why do you continue doing it? Because that's what I never understood. Like, okay, if weed is not hitting you, then why do you continue using it? I don't get that. Because me personally, I don't enjoy smoking it, but I do. It's funny enough, that's my preferred method. The reason it's my preferred method is because I feel like it gives me more, I get a better high that way, honestly. But if it didn't, I wouldn't be doing it.
Hmm.
If it didn't help me, I wouldn't be doing it.
Well, it's like with the edibles. Like we don't really get a lot of edibles. Every now and
Right.
then I'll try them with my friends, but it with edibles and anything like that, it doesn't really last. Not
Yeah.
for me at least.
I don't think I've ever really even experienced a high with edibles. So
Oh
I
wow.
don't. And when I do try them, occasionally, like you said, it's okay, well, let's see if this one will hit. But I have yet to meet one that will actually hit. So I don't do it.
Hmm.
And so I don't understand the people. Like I said, I know of, there's a family member, one of my sisters. Her name is no, just kidding. But one of my sisters has always said that alcohol doesn't really affect her. And I will say, I've only seen her drink a handful of times, and I've never seen her drunk.
Hmm.
But she does drink. Not all the time, but I don't understand, like, why even drink if it doesn't, you don't feel anything.
Maybe it's, I could see where maybe it's because everyone else is, you feel left out, but
Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe it's just like something you see everyone else doing, and like you'd be like, oh, I'll be the odd one out if I don't do it.
hmm but then we go back to like, but if you feel like you have to because everyone else is, like that's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
It is, because then it's like that's where I think the whole pressure of like, oh, I have to do it, otherwise I'm the weirdo who isn't doing it, you know? And I think that's where a lot of the peer
Well,
pressure comes from too.
maybe I could see that for younger people, but I mean, I know me now as an adult, stuff like that to get peer pressured about. Oh my God, are you completely dead? Oh shit, the same thing happened to me.
Are you down?
Shit, yeah. Hold on. Are you completely
Yes.
dead or?
Oh, I'm down. I can't move. I can't do nothing. So
Okay, I'm trying to run towards you. Oh, is this you? Oh, holy shit.
yeah, there's a lot of
Please,
guys here.
please die, please die.
Well, that could have been helpful.
Well, I was trying not to
No,
react to the
no,
game.
no, no.
Shit.
Sorry, sorry,
Oh
sorry.
God, Dead. Sorry, you guys. All right. So was that the first part, or do we have other parts, or?
Yep, that was the first part. Second part, here we go. A few months ago, I smoked with some friends for the first time and felt nothing. I posted about it here and learned that that's normal for some people, and it takes a couple times before they feel anything. Cut to a couple months later, and it has become my friend's, now roommate's, mission to get me stoned. I went over to his place where we were having a small party. He he prepared for my arrival and had so much weed. That's a true friend right there. I
That is.
ended up smoking I ended up smoking 2 joints, ripped his vape at the highest setting, and had an edible. It was the most amount of drugs I had ever done in a single sitting, and I still felt 100% sober after.
Oh God.
He and the
Damn.
other 6 people in the room were in the clouds from smoking the same joint. Meanwhile, I might as well have injected THC into my veins and was fully fine. I don't
Hmm.
know if I should be if I should be concerned or impressed with myself. LOL. Still, had a fun night with we watched Lego Batman.
Lego
I'm
Batman's
sorry.
always fun. I
Oh
mean,
God.
I think that's both a good thing and a bad thing that she's going through. I mean, I feel sorry for her for sure. But good thing
Yeah.
is like if she doesn't get high and like someone was to add anything else into it and all of a sudden she feels something different or like feels like hey is this okay or not and she starts questioning with her friends like saying oh is this how it feels or is this what I'm going through everyone's like well wait hold on what's going on and they keep telling her to explain it and then they could be like oh fuck no like there's something in there you shouldn't have gotten you know
Mhm.
and I do also again like that this is where the bad thing is I guess so the negative side to it I guess would be is the fact that like how she said like unlike all her other friends who are talking about how high they are like oh like hey like how do you guys feel like and they all start making jokes about nothing and everything and it's just funny to them. I could see like how to her it'd be like well she feels like the odd one out because like again like how we said earlier like how because like it will take a lot or like she's just not she has a very strong immunity to it so it's like I can see why like, eventually like she'll be like well what's the point of me doing it with all of them if I'm just never gonna feel it you know.
Mhm.
I mean I hope like she still continues to try to find something that will eventually like uh, get her to be high enough.
Mhm.
I just hope like again like she realizes this is like not I'm glad that she found out like okay this is not a solitary issue this is something she's had that everyone else that there's other people out there too like they could probably reach out to each other they can maybe explain to her like certain things that like maybe what helped them to feel a bit high what worked for them what might work for her you know because I imagine like again like the people out there like oh like yes like I tried this and this actually gave me a bit of a high you know.
Mhm.
Mm. Well, I would hope that her friends would look out for her in that sense, but yeah, I mean, it could just be that she needs to find her strain. She did say that some people said you need to continue trying until a couple of times before it actually hits. So that también could be something she needs to look into.
Mhm.
I'm impressed she took that much and still felt nothing. Like, holy
Holy
crap.
shit,
Like,
yeah.
that's a lot.
No, yeah, she pretty much
Why
hotboxed the area and her friends were getting high from it and they're like holy shit.
why do you think that is though? Is there do we know? Like is there
Oh, I
A
understand.
study on that?
There has been studies on that, mostly from people, because like you said, like how there are some people out there like who don't get
I'm glad it's mostly
drunk.
from people and not
Um,
from animals, because I would not believe an animal.
no, yeah, because I want to say there was a couple studies of people. I think mostly in the at times in the beginning a lot it was like with drinks with alcohol, because like how you said, like there are people out there like who will drink a lot but like won't get drunk, or like they have to have like an insane amount of like of alcohol in order for them to get even a slight buzz.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
from what they understand, it's not. It's actually comes to find out it's not a rare recessive gene. It's actually I guess the closest thing I could call it is like it's something that's missing in their genome, like how like one would say like a disability in a way.
Mm.
Cause, cause like again, like the human body is like everything and a lot of stuff around you is supposed to have an effect to a certain degree. So the fact that they
Mm.
don't feel that for some reason it's missing or it's very low. Like certain people like with pain tolerance, like it's
Mm.
a genetic. Think of it almost like a genetic disease. Like it just affects them all differently on variations.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like there's no way of like helping them to like get back those sensations. They're just ways to like help manage it. Because like I think there was like one study that I know of. I don't remember where in the world it was, but this one person, like I said, like they couldn't get drunk. So what they did in order to try to get him drunk, like they went and bought like so many different alcohols, and he like every single time would try to well take a drink and everything, like a swig from the whole thing by himself. And at one point, they all thought like he was finally getting drunk because he started acting a bit weird. And it turns out he gave himself alcohol poisoning and he died. And when they
Oh
did it,
my God.
yeah, because like there's a certain point again, like there's a certain point in your body where you're not supposed to take as much because of that. Like too much can kill you of anything.
Yeah.
So and there's like again like it's like think of it like an alarm system in your own body, like it tells you like, hey, I think you took too much, maybe you should stop. But because he didn't have that, he had the because his deficiency didn't have that for him, he didn't know, he kept going till he pretty much killed himself.
Mm-hmm.
And there are ways to test to see um if you have that deficiency in your body, but again it's very hard to detect. It's I want to say like one in every generation of a family member may have it or not. But like again, if you've managed to like if you find out and you do your tests and everything and they find out, oh yeah, you're one of them, then you just have to take steps to make sure that you're not overdoing it, so you're not injuring your body in any way that you can, you know? Like it is.
Mm-hmm.
Some people thought like, oh, it's cool because now you have no limit, but it's like no, because like if you're not careful, like again, like you may not feel it, but your body's still being affected by it. You just have to be careful.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. So with her, as much as like everyone probably thinks it's kind of cool, she should still be careful because like too much of it in her system can probably end up giving her a shock.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Eek.
No, yeah. So like there's
Oh,
ups and downsides to it, people. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah.
bring the mood down. It's just like I remember like I heard
No,
that.
but yeah, I mean
shit.
that would make sense. That would make sense because that's what I'm saying too. Like if we know if there's, what's the study behind that of why it happens.
Mhm.
And then I also wonder if it's just with pop. Because I think I would ask like, do you take pain medication or like is there any medication that doesn't affect you also?
That's true.
Oh, you're right. Maybe there's something that they could be taking that's like blocking it.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many things that come with this.
Hey, when it comes to somebody not feeling the effects of weed, I am very concerned.
There's something
We
very
need to
wrong
look,
here.
yeah, we need to look at it from different angles. What is going on?
All right. Let me go ahead and give you guys the last part, part three. I finally got there. About a year
Oh,
ago, I
yay!
posted here and how I started smoking weed and felt nothing. Tried a few more times and still felt nothing. Last night I went out into the woods with my friends, like you do, and got blasted off my rocker. I was almost nonverbal. I don't know if my brain finally figured out what it's supposed to do with THC, or if I just did some industrial grade weed, but I'm happy it all worked out. The end.
That's it?
Yep.
She doesn't say what she smoked either. How rude.
I know. Well, if we want it,
Exactly.
Yeah, I wish you would have gone into a little bit more detail about like what
I think
happened,
she
what
was
she
just so
did.
excited. She's like, "Yay, it happened! I want everyone to
Yeah,
know," you know. Which,
I
Yeah.
think it was one of those like she was just like, finally, god damn it. And it's like, let me share the good news.
Yeah. Hit for the homies. Thank you, Noodles.
Oh, you're welcome.
I wonder what it was. It took her a year?
Mm-hmm.
Holy
A whole
shit.
freaking year.
She really wanted to try that, didn't she?
I What could have happened is that she exposed her body to THC, but nothing happened, and then waited a little bit, and that was able to like go through her system, so her body was like, oh, this is something that's supposed to be doing something to us. Got it. She waited a
Oh,
little bit for it to process, and then boom, she was able to
yeah.
get that.
Or maybe my theory on medication is a thing too.
True. She did
Huh.
say it took a year, so maybe she's off whatever med that was
Yeah.
stopping it. You right,
Hmm,
you
that's
right.
interesting. Well, I'm happy for her.
mhm.
I'm glad she finally got what she wanted. But see, there's further proof that if you persist, you will hit that goal.
No,
Man,
yeah.
I just
Again, like I'm glad, like again, like she obviously like took certain steps, and again, like I don't never heard of anyone dying from weed before, so like she didn't have to worry about with that. So like I
There's
just think,
proof right there.
no, yeah, I just think like no, yeah, like eventually like a lot, whatever it is that whatever she smoked, mixed, or whatever, like it finally hit her system to a certain point. Because again, like how I said like earlier with the last story, like eventually like it does hit you. It's just it could either be a bad thing or a good thing. It just depends on the person.
yeah, but it sounds like it was a good experience for her.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
like obviously a very good experience indeed. Again, like I've never heard of anybody being injured from weed before, so
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, like dying from it.
no, yeah. I
I'm
mean,
sure.
doing stupid stuff while you're on weed, yes, that has happened. I've heard
Yeah, I was gonna
stories
say.
of that, but I
But normally it's not that bad. That's what, you know what? We should do our research on that and see really like what is the percentage of injury because you know how in some jobs they do drug test you because you're not supposed to operate heavy machinery and blah blah blah. Okay. But how many times, I wonder if there's a record of how many times injuries have happened because of that and when there's no alcohol involved. That's what I'm saying, you know?
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
But I'm curious, and now we're gonna. That's our new homework. Now I want to
Mhm.
All
look that
right, to
up.
look up.
Yeah. Anyway, I
Hmm.
think we went over our usual time, ladies.
Well, it's
Yeah.
mostly because of what happened with you guys.
Yep. It's mostly Noodles' fault. No. Oh wait,
Oink,
no.
oink.
Well, we're going to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be doing an evening stream,
Mm-hmm.
right? We're going to stream at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then Wednesday through Friday, it's going to be our regular time at 10 a.m. Thank you, everybody. If you guys like any of this content, please like, subscribe, follow, share, hit those buttons. That's what she said. But
That's what she always has
yeah,
to say.
exactly. Thank you, Musica. Thank you, Noodles. Thank you, guys. Love you. Bye.
Love
See
you
you
guys.
later.
Bye.